welcome to another hiking video. I'm Steve. This will be one of my hiking videos. Obviously, I just said that. I do ministry videos. I will be doing a ministry video today, but this is not a ministry video. This will be just a hiking video. Once I get to the location, I want to record my ministry video. It'll be a walk in the spirit where I just hike and I teach or preach into the camera. Once again, they will not be happening in this video. This is just hiking video. I'm at the Reforestation Camp. I parked down across the street at the main parking lot at the new zoo, and I come in here often. I can go into the forest sooner, but this is the quickest way to this part of the forest I want to walk in. So I walk down the street, maybe a third of a mile, fourth of a mile, that's it, and then come in here. I only have one battery. I'm at 96%. So it has to last to my ministry video. So this was going to be, I hike to the spot I'm going to record at. I record my ministry video, and then when I'm done, I will do some more hiking back. This is not a new location. I've been here many times, but it's nice to be back in local hiking, back from my trips. Did 2 camping trips. If you've watched my videos, my channel, I've done many videos from those camping trips. So just check out my channel. I did some hiking at a county park in Marinette County, north of, this is Brown County, north of Brown County, Marinette County. I grew up in Brown County, I grew up in Marinette County, and so I know that area well. I did hiking there in a county forest, Goodman Park. You can look for my Goodman Park videos if you'd like. Then I also did 2 weeks after that, I finally did my first camping trip in a state park. We did Governor Thompson State Park. I had visited there twice, once last year and once 2 years ago, just for a day hike. So I have videos on that, previous years, and my hiking trips and camping trips. You can check out my channel for that. My nephew Joe isn't with me. If you're following my channel, you know my nephew Joe's been hiking with me since last winter, most of the time, but he couldn't make it today. I usually go Saturday, and yesterday was really bad, rainy weather. Today is Sunday. It's lovely. It's mostly, I think the reports for the weather said partly sunny or mostly cloudy. I would say it's probably mostly sunny. It's probably slightly more blue than clouds. Chances of rain are really, really small. Most of the sites said 0%. There was a couple. I like to check several sites for my weather. A couple of them said, you know, I think the one was worst with 30%. It's a windy day. Again, 75. I think it was 75 as I pulled up, but it may get up to 76. It's not humid, so it feels comfortable. It is a warm temperature to me, but because of the wind and once I get in the shade, I should be really fine. But I definitely will warm up in my hiking videos, So I'm expecting to get hot later. It's nice to be back to my old stopping grounds. I have to traverse this puddle. Lots of rain. We've been having lots of rain all spring. Now we've had, I think this is like the first week of summer. I think we're like the 3rd or 4th day of summer. And I think someone told me yesterday, because I had a board game event, someone said yesterday was the 2nd longest day, and if I'm guessing correct, today would be the longest day of the year. Well, if it's the other way, because I think the official day of summer is the longest day. So now that I rethink that, I'm only guessing here. I'm guessing it's probably only the 2nd or 3rd day of summer. But we're somewhere around there, right, folks? Yeah, a lot of wet weather. You know, it affected my camping. I got to get around this puddle. Ooh. Because this stretch here is a long sunny stretch, I did put suntan lotion on, otherwise I probably would not have. Here, let me type my selfie stick. One portion of this hike I'm about to enter is probably my least favorite. I turn right here and go through a swamp, and I find that swamp area is not particularly pleasant to walk through. Some swamps I really like, especially when there's like lots of cedars. Those kind of swamps I like. But the area I'm getting to is much more beautiful. Since it is a swampy area, I'm expecting to see some puddles in here. Hopefully it won't give me any grief. This is the shortest way to the area I want to hike today and record at. Yes, I have recorded that little cabin structure before. Did a ministry video in front of it. Grass is not cut here, so there'll probably be bugs. I sprayed fairly heavy, spraying even my shoes for ticks. If you watch my recent videos, I've talked about ticks lots. I think this is going to be my 4th year of recording videos, and those 4 years I never got a tick while recording until I went camping. Wow, this is really, really, really wet. Wow. I do have waterproof shoes, but do I really want to walk through all this muck? I'll go a little bit further. I have a plan B if I need to. A little drier here. I can go the other way around, down that way, get to the place I want to record at and work backwards. Oh yeah, so Joe isn't here. Weather got mixed up again. Yesterday was bad, so I couldn't go, and that was when I invited him, and he just wasn't available here at the last moment. Again, I'm not saying this is ugly. You may say, well, this is a nice location, Steve. It's okay. Just not my favorite stretch, all right? This is my favorite place to hike, Brown County Reforestation Camp. It's been #1 for a few, 2 or 3 years. Which reminds me, I've been talking to myself, it's probably about time to do my yearly rating of all the trails I've hiked. Well, not necessarily trails, areas. Sometimes one area will have lots of trails, and sometimes I just rank the whole area. Like this one, I usually just rank the whole area. I think the first year I didn't. And other areas, other places, I will rank particular trails in a specific area. For example, the place I hiked, or excuse me, camped at 2 weeks ago. I think it's 3 weeks. It's either 2 or 3 weeks from my last camping trip at the Governor Thompson State Park. Previous 2 years, I would rank those trails at only 6. But the trails that Joe and I went on and checked out this year, again about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I'd rank those as 7s. Now I'll have to decide when I do my ranking if I'm going to do the whole area or trails there. Usually if like there's a really great trail, I'll definitely want to rank it individually, and I'm thinking I probably won't. I mean, there were nice trails, but nothing that I would, you know, do a whole video listing them specifically. I might just say which ones I like when I do rank the area. We'll see. I'll have to put that list together very soon. And there will definitely be some major changes from my list last year. I don't want to give too many spoilers because then I'll just spoil the whole list. But if you watch my channel and all my hiking videos, there's one place I went to within the last year. It was fairly high on my list. It's going to drop near the bottom. That's the only hint I'll give on that. Once again, I always struggle where I should turn here because I haven't done this area a lot. I think I need to turn here. It was a year and a half ago when I first started exploring this area on a hike with my wife and got severely turned around. There are loops in here and couldn't escape the loops. Let's double check. I think that's the way I need to go, but I'm not sure. We'll double check the map and I'll be back. So I'm at 84%. I'm still pretty good. I think, I'm still not 100% certain. I think I go up here and then turn left. And that's just so you know where I am. I just came from that way, down in there, came up around, entered here. There's where the sign is. I'm tempted to go that way, but I don't think that's it. I think it's this way. No bikes in here. That's good. Definitely getting warm. Probably need to bust out my drink. You probably can hear it. It's I used to have, the first year, it would really rattle a lot because I loaded it with ice. But I found this thing is really good at keeping temperature, and I didn't prepare last night early, so I only put 3 ice cubes in it. I'm already doubting. I'll go a little bit further because I think I need to take a left, but soon, and if that doesn't happen, I'll go back. Usually I check these routes ahead of time. That my plan was from last night to go to Sensiba, which is down the road. So I like going on there in sunny days. It's a nice sunny day. I'm sure it would be beautiful. And I'm like, no, I want to go to the Reforestation Camp. Haven't been here in a while. I miss it. Time for a drink. Be right back. I'm definitely getting really hot. Even though there's shade here, it's just the hiking that triggers that heat. Remember, I have to turn and climb a hill, but it may have been straight back there and then turn. The squirrel goes through. I missed it on the camera. First I thought it was a cat. That delayed my camera response. It's also later in the day. I think I got here around 1:30, which is quite late. It was still a little rainy and cloudy this morning, so I wanted to be late, but also got up late today. I'm gonna give myself 100 yards, and if I don't get my turn, we're gonna go back to that intersection. Actually, I'm probably just going to make a decision up here on this next hill. No. No. All right, we're going to head back to the intersection I was doubting at. Although this trail is one I do, because I know where I am now. Down there is a really nice hiking place. I do want to record it someday. I did a hiking video there, as I just generally pursued to know this area, because I didn't. And I liked it, and I wanted to go back. I haven't done that yet. I could, but I already have something in mind. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to save battery. We've already seen this area. I'll turn it back on in a bit. Alright, back at this intersection. We're going to turn right. As I spend more time here, I start to remember more of my turns and things. I think I go up here probably about 100 yards and then turn right. And then I think I go up a hill there. And I think I go another 50, 75 yards and turn left. Hopefully that's correct, but I could be wrong. I need to get a haircut again. It's these summers I gotta keep my hair really short. So I'm just sweating like a dog, or almost. I'm sweating, and it gets uncomfortable. I don't like sweating. So I like to keep my hair short to help. This is a lovely trail. If I'm completely wrong, I could record this trail, but we'll see. I mean, from a ministry video. So we'll see if I'm thinking where I am is correct. Oh, just saw a ground squirrel going there. Like that big tree. Somewhere up ahead, and it could be here, there might be a pond in there, and there's been like 2 or 3 times I was over here and wanted to check it out, just never did because it looked a little too thick to walk in. I think I see a pond in there, but I'm not sure. It's not like a permanent pond. If it is, it's going to be filled up by waterfall. I know there's I believe, again, I'm not quite certain because I haven't hiked this place a lot. I have done like 3 or 4 hikes over here. Oh yeah, there's definitely water there. I think around this corner there's a grassy area on the left, and I actually did a ministry video in there. See, I remember this, but I don't remember all the intersections. I believe this is that grassy area I recorded at, I just mentioned. I thought it was a lovely scene, so I recorded here. Let's check it out. Because I'm always looking to do places, and I'm starting to duplicate some of my locations. I did more over here, but I kind of like this dark area there. I might record there at another time for my sitting videos, which I call A Table in the Wilderness. And once again today I will be doing a walk in the spirit. Once again, not here. This is just a hiking video. So the turn I was looking for has not shown up. I'll go another 100 yards. I think this is it. I think this is it. Much further down than I remembered. You gotta remember, folks, I think there is about 20 places I record at. If you watch my ranking video, you'll see how many are in the Green Bay area. There's probably like 27. And some of them I won't go back to because I don't think they're very good. But some I come back to quite regularly. And this is one, but this place is I don't remember. There goes a squirrel. But yeah, this is where I need to turn. I think somewhere between 500 to 700 acres, even though it's my favorite place, been here many times. I still haven't known or seen every trail, but most of it now. And some of the areas are newer to me than other areas that I had explored earlier. Again, I started coming here 4 years ago. Somewhere in the middle or late to the first hiking videos, ministry videos. I think this is where I turn. This is up the hill. So I'm going to take this because I'm quite certain this is where I need to go. But I'm not going to record my ministry video yet, but soon. These used to be bike trails, but there was too much erosion. I think that's why they shut this down for biking. They just made a Facebook page how they added sod to one area that was starting to erode too much, because they don't want to shut down all the bike trails. They try to repair some. Whew. Here's another location I've considered several times recording at for a sitting video. It's up here. As you can see, nothing super amazing, but it is interesting. This fence, I think they built it to stop some of the erosion. This is like a side trail between trails. It brings me to a shortcut to this trail, which I'm going to record on today from a ministry video. We're just going to go probably a little bit around the corner, and we will pause my hiking, and I'll be doing my ministry video. And once again, that'll be separate. I gotta catch my breath. And when I'm done with my ministry video, I will continue recording some hiking video, and as I head back, but I'm going to head back a different way. That was that plan B I was alluding to earlier. And I think we're going to end here with this tree. I think this will be the background I will start my ministry video at. We'll see you in a little bit. It'll be nothing for you. It'll be a half an hour for me. Be right back. Bye-bye. Alright, done with my ministry video, so we're continuing with our hiking. I came out of this trail. It's a dead-end trail, but if you go down here, if you find it, there is a pond. I've done many videos there. I didn't actually make it to the pond today. It was probably going to be wet down there, but I ended it before I got there anyways. So heading back now. We will head back a different way. We'll eventually come back to that trail next to the side of the road, but we can go there a different way. It is definitely hot. I'm fairly certain it made to 76. Of course, I could be just hot from all my hiking. I think it's supposed to be high. I didn't remember to double check. I think it's supposed to be a high of 76 or 77 today. And that area that I recorded at, once again, I haven't been there in a while. I haven't recorded there a lot, and that trail ended sooner than I expected. Oh, I just came down here, recorded down this trail on my ministry video. Head back and start editing these videos. Once again, my ministry video will get put up first, so this will probably come out a few days later, maybe a week, but probably 4 or 5 days later. Lovely views here. I saw a couple of bikers, a man and his daughter up here. And this is the trail I ended the video on, but further up, and that's where the bikes came down while I was standing in this spot doing my ministry video. Lovely location. And so I'm at 31%. I should be able to make it to the back to the car before I run out, but maybe not. So again, we came from that way, but we're going to head back this way. So I'm going to show you this trail today on the way back. Again, both those trails will take you back to the trail next to the road where we started. So we'll end up there. This trail I've taken a lot. If I want to go to the other end of this forest, this is the trail that I take. Definitely warm. I'm not super hot, but once I get in the sun, I'll probably get quite hot. I am a little hot. This is not like the 90-degree weather I expect next month. Bike trails. Again, we can't hike them this time of the year. In the spring, before it opens to the bikes, you can hike it there. They're not going to tell you that, but if you read between the rules, no bikes allowed, but hikers are allowed in the forest, so that's when I go there. And of course, at the end of fall, before they chase out the hikers, the bikers, they usually close them right before deer season, and depending on the snow, after deer season, they open up back to hikers. They chase the hikers up away from this place during deer hunting. But when deer hunting is over, if snow isn't on the ground, this is new. Used a bulldozer to push this in for some reason. Strange. So depending on when it gets snow here, hikers are allowed, and you can hike those bike trails then. I think I'm done hiking the bike trails. I've hiked a lot of them, at least those that I've been interested in, and I've come back a few times and I keep hitting the same ones. So I like hiking bike trails, but to do them over and over again when I've seen them, I'm not sure if I will. So last winter we were able to hike longer than the previous year. I think the previous year, 2 winters ago, the hiking allowed 1 weekend past deer season, and then we got clobbered with snow and I don't come back. You are allowed to hike here during winter. I've shared this many times, but if you haven't seen those videos, you can only hike on the either off trail. You can walk around the forest as much as you want, but you're not allowed to go on any trails except the snowshoe trails. And the snowshoe trails at the Reforestation Camp are very underdeveloped, and because of that, I have no interest in hiking them. So basically, I skip the Reforestation Camp all winter. It's my favorite place to hike, but I just avoid it in winter. Oh, a lot of erosion here from spring rains. Maybe that's the reason why they push the dirt, because of erosion or something. On the other side of this hill will be next to the road once again, but this is further up, so we're not going to be exactly on the same spot yet that we were earlier. Oh, see, this is one of the erosion areas I've talked about. They've closed from the bikes because this gets really bad, and they're regrowing it here. I don't know if this is the new area they're regrowing that I spoke of that was on Facebook or not. And I've seen a fence put up here to scare the bikes away. I don't see that. So maybe they have welcomed the bike back. It looks like it. Looks like there's bikes been here. Someone's house is right next to here. It's right number 107, so if you want to look that up on the online map to know where we are, we're at 107. So I often come down here and then head right at 107 into the deep part of the forest, because I used to be able to hike down there much easier. The old horse trail. So if you see some videos where hike at the horse gate, that's that. Okay, There's a horse gate, but they've closed it. There used to be parking over there. Now they don't allow parking over there. They've even made a new horse gate. Huh, some equipment here. This is another entrance into the area we walked in earlier. This exits to the street. There's several of those, but I'll stay in here and until I get to that one spot where the road goes away from the road. The trail goes away from the road, and I just head back on the road there where we started this video. We are next to the road, but further up. When you see that like little tiny cabin structure, which is probably about 150 yards, then we're at that location you saw earlier. Yep, there it is. Other side of it. And there is a pond down here. We'll walk down there if it's not too wet. I've also recorded a video down there before, a sitting video. I think I can get in here. I think this is a good spot. Ooh, it's a little stinky here. So that's the pond. Ooh, it is a little smelly. I'm gonna walk back up to the trail. Oh, yay! Don't know if that's a dead animal or what. Ooh. Quite unpleasant smell there. A very rotting smell. Just a little rest area, this building. Maybe a warming hut during ski season. I don't know if they have fires here or not. They can shelter from the weather. If you like skiing, nice place to come in winter, cross-country skiing. But I don't do that, so I avoid the Reforestation Camp in winter. Oh, that's the sign I keep looking for. Wisconsin Conservative Corps. Those are the kind of buildings they built during the Great Depression. I was looking for a sign saying that, and I forgot they had the Corps sign on top above. That's how I knew it was one of those Conservation Corps buildings, because it's signs up above. As you know, we turned at number 105 into that swamp area there. So that small stretch is really the only stretch we walked today that I didn't actively enjoy, and it was quite wet, if you remember. And I probably will just shut this down. This is a repeat, and I've done this area many times. Let me go ahead and do my end of video spiel. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like. There's Mr. Chipmunk there. And subscribe to follow my channel. But maybe if you're not interested in following the channel and subscribing, because I do mostly preaching videos, I have good news for you. I do playlists, YouTube playlists of all my hiking videos. At the end of the video, do my outro with the music, and at the very end of that outro, I'll have a corner, in this corner of the screen, a square. That will be a YouTube playlist. That'll be my hiking in Northeast Wisconsin. Click on that box. It'll open up a new page. Bookmark that page. And then whenever you want to see my hiking videos, go to that bookmark, open it up, and that'll be a list of all my hiking videos. 99% of the time, all my new videos will be in the bottom of the playlist. So you just scroll down to the bottom of the playlist, and that is where the new videos will appear. I'm going to jump across this time. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't feel like jumping. So that's one way how you can find my hiking videos. You don't have to search my channel. Just instead of subscribing, bookmark my playlist. I'll have another playlist on this side of the screen. That's going to be my best of hiking videos. So if you want to just see my best ones, or just easier to find them, the better ones, click on that one, open up that page, bookmark that one. That's for my best of hiking videos. And that's it. That's how you can follow my channel if you're only interested in my hiking videos. That's a good way to do it. I do ask that those who don't subscribe and do bookmarking, if you please hit the like. That will help my channel. Subscribing helps a lot, but if you don't want to subscribe, I understand. If you want to bookmark, I completely understand. So if you could, hit that like if you enjoy these videos, and we'll see you in another hiking video or many other videos I do behind the scenes of beautiful locations. I'll probably put that on the bottom corner of the screen on my behind the scenes videos where I don't preach, but that's where I find a beautiful location to set up, and you can see the background of where I set up for those videos with no preaching, and you can check out those if you want to see those lovely locations. And that's about it. I also do videos of scenes. I record background scenes for green screen, like in winter from recording videos at home. And so when it's lovely outside in the warmer months, I record lovely scenes at waterfalls, forest locations. If you want to see those, I'll put it over here in this corner. Usually I use that open for subscribing, but at this time I'll put another one at the bottom corner of the screen. That will be my tripod scene videos. Most of them don't have music. Most of them it's just natural sounds of the birds or the water. You can click on that. There's no talking at all. Tripod on the scene. That's it. I usually have 2 to 6 minutes long videos, and some of those videos there might be 5 to 9 of them. If you want to see those beautiful nature videos, check out that playlist. Alright folks, that's going to be it today. Hope you enjoyed this hike. Have a good day. Bye-bye.